The Russo brothers are back with their latest Marvel movie outing in Captain America Civil War. And let me just say that this movie is pretty fantastic. So the basic gist of this movie is that the government wants to control superheroes, and Captain America's like, nah, 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 I'm Captain America, America, freedom, liberty, justice. And Tony Stark's just kind of like, yeah, no, that makes sense. We're pretty dangerous. We kind of destroy cities. So yeah, and then it's just the clash between two different ideologies, and it's just this delicious ideology clashing soup. I'm great at this. I'm just great at YouTube and movie reviewing. I'm just the best there is. But I think the most impressive thing about this movie is that even though it does have all of the Avengers in it, just they're all there except for like Thor and the Hulk. Other than that, they're all bloody there. Just a big soup of superheroes. I already made a soup analogy, but I'm making it again, goddammit. But even with all that, this is still first and foremost a Captain America movie. And even more than that, this is first and foremost a sequel to Captain America, the Winter Soldier. It always comes back to Captain America's relationship with Bucky and their clash with Tony Stark. And let's talk about action here for a second. The action in this movie is amazing. Again, the stunt choreography, just like in The Winter Soldier, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's only really one action sequence that's just extremely crazy Avengers-like action, which is this airport scene, and that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to spoil anything in that sequence because it is amazing. Oh my God, it is so good. But basically, pretty much all the other action, I would say, is very similar to the Winter Soldier. You know, it feels very real and gritty, you know? But just the airport scene, watch the movie. You'll know what I mean when I say airport scene. The only thing that I didn't love was that sometimes they would do that thing that they do where there's an impressive thing happening and it's slow motion. It's just like, look at this cool scene. It's so cool. We're playing it in slow motion so that you can bask in all of its glory. I personally don't like that. I like for them to just show it all. Just show it in, full motion and just let the action speak for itself. But honestly, that's a nitpick. What am I saying? The action in this movie is amazing. But believe me when I tell you that this movie just does not offer action. This movie has heart. I mean, the performances in this movie are absolutely fantastic, just all across the board, honestly. I can't think of a bad performance in this movie. I mean, just everybody really brings their A game. And, just seeing these heroes that we have grown with over these past decade of, just watching their movies, it's kind of heart-wrenching to see them fight. I mean, this movie has some really sad moments in it. I almost choked up at one bit. And I mean, like I've said before, I'm a horrible human being that, I have trouble showing any type of emotion at all. And this movie almost got it out of me, I'll be honest. And I know what you're all thinking, but how was Spiderman and Black Panther in the movie? They're great. They're great. I don't want to say too much about them because I feel like anything I say will be counted as a spoiler. So they're great. I am very much looking forward to their movies. And yep, that's all I want to say. The only real issue that I have with this movie is the villain. And it's not even a terrible villain at that. It's just that the villain had no real purpose in the movie, He's just kind of there. And I feel like all the things that he does and all the actions that he makes all the heroes make, I feel like they could have done that on their own without the villain being there. And that's all I'm going to say because, I don't want to... This is a spoiler-free review. So, yeah, he's kind of a nothing character. I mean, and it's kind of a shame because the guy, I gotta find a picture of him in the movie, but Daniel Bruhal, however you say his name, he's pretty good. He's not bad in the movie at all. So, and Baron Zemo's a pretty cool character. I would have liked to have seen him, be in a better, not in a better movie, but be in in a better role in another movie maybe. But hey, Marvel always craps the bed with their villains. It's kind of their thing now. So it's not a thing that they should keep making a habit of. They better do good with Thanos. But I don't know. I'm going off on a bit of a rant, on a Marvel villain rant. Honestly, that's a video for another day. But I mean, hey, look, that's literally the only bad thing about this movie. And the movie, the villain is a incredibly small part in this movie. So at the end of the day, this movie is still amazing. And that is why, to nobody's surprise, Captain America Civil War gets my best movie of all time rating. But anyways, have you guys seen Captain America Civil War? If so, what did you think about it? Let me know. Do you think I'm totally overhyping this movie? I mean, come on. Honestly, I can't imagine somebody not at least enjoying this movie. Even if you're not a comic book movie fan, you have to at least appreciate the fact that this is a well-made movie. God, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Marvel fanboy. Even though Batman is totally my favorite superhero, I will probably still get accused of being a Marvel fanboy. But, what are you gonna do? But anyways, yeah, have you seen the movie? Tell me what you think about it. And while you're doing that, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's the thing that you say at the end of videos. Yep. And by the way, you click on the button below the video. I don't really put annotations. I should probably start doing that, but that just sounds like too much work. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, Aunt May, she's not ugly. She's not ugly, and this is very confusing for a little boy like me. I don't know how I feel about this.